Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we have a list of top 10 anime where main character is half human and half demon. If you enjoy the video, don't forget to leave a like, and if you are new, please subscribe to our channel. So without any further delay, let's begin. Number 10. Lord of Vermilion. Set in Tokyo, it's January 29, 2030. High-frequency resonance is observed in the vicinity of Tokyo, and the red fog rolls into the city. Those who hear the sound, humans and animals alike, pass out, losing consciousness. Everything shuts down in Tokyo, believing that the fog is carrying an unknown virus that caused an epidemic. However, 6 days later after the incident, people wake up as if nothing happened. After that, Tokyo's sealed-off city sections gradually return to normal. However, since the high-frequency resonance, some bizarre events start to happen, and people find themselves being pulled deeper into more mysteries. Meanwhile, young people start to become aware of themselves and release their power hidden in their blood, discovering themselves as vessel of wisdom blood. Number 9. Sirius the Jaeger. In the year 1930, vampires have infiltrated Tokyo to feast upon its unsuspecting citizens. As the number of victims continues to rise, the city's authorities decide to hire the Jaegers, a strange, diverse group of individuals tasked by the V-shipping company to hunt down vampires around the world. Yuli, the Jaeger's most skilled warrior, is the sole survivor of a vampire raid on his home village. Using the strength granted by his werewolf blood, he works with his team to assist Tokyo's law enforcement with the city's vampire problem. Though, under the pretense of helping the police, the Jaegers are actually fighting the vampires over the mystical arc of Sirius. With its power to change the fate of the world, Yuli and his friends must locate the artifact before the vampires can use it to achieve their destructive goals. Number 8. D.GRAY-MAN. Losing a loved one is so painful that one may sometimes wish to be able to resurrect them, a weakness that the enigmatic Millennium Earth exploits. To make his mechanical weapon known as Akuma, he uses the souls of the dead that are called back. Once a soul is placed in an Akuma, it is trapped forever, and the only way to save them is to exorcise them from their vessel using the anti-Akuma weapon, Innocence. After spending 3 years as a disciple of General Cross, Alan Walker is sent to the Black Order, an organization comprised of those willing to find Akuma and the Millennium Earl, to become an official exorcist. With an arm as his innocence and the cursed eye that can see the suffering souls within an Akuma, it's up to Alan and his fellow exorcists to stop the Millennium Earl's ultimate plot. Number 7. TOWA no QUON. In a futuristic Tokyo, unique human beings who have awakened distinct powers are being hunted by a secret organization. Known as attractors, these exceptional humans are joining forces to defend themselves. This story follows a boy named QUON and his friends who are attractors. QUON is determined to save them all, but a secret organization is hunting them. Number 6. CLAYMORE. When a shape-shifting demon with a thirst for human flesh known as a YOME arrives in Raki's village, a lone woman with silver eyes walks into town with only a sword upon her back. She is a claymore, a being manufactured as half human and half YOME for the express purpose of exterminating these monsters. After Rocky's family is killed, the Claymore saves his life, but he is subsequently banished from his home. With nowhere else to go, Rocky finds the Claymore known as Claire and decides to follow her on her journeys. As the pair travel from town to town, defeating Yoma along the way, more about Claire's organization and her fellow warriors comes to light. With every town cleansed and every demon destroyed, they come closer to the Yoma on which Claire has sought vengeance ever since she chose to become a Claymore.
ねえ、シスターケイトってなんでいつも怒ってるんだろうね。
ロゼットがいつも怒らせるようなことしてるからでしょ。
Number 5. Chrono Crusade. The 1920s was a decade of great change and upheaval, with monstrous demons appearing across America. To combat this menace, the holy organization known as the Order of Magdalene was established. The organization's New York branch is home to the young and reckless sister Rosette Christopher, as well as her partner Chrono. Tasked with the extermination of demonic threats, the Reno 3rd team is excellent at their job, despite causing extensive collateral damage on their missions. However, both Rosette and Chrono are driven by their dark past. Through exterminating demons, Rosette hopes to find her lost brother Joshua, who was taken by the sinner and demon Ion, with whom Chrono also shares a blood history. The two of them must fight off the increasingly dangerous demonic menace and discover its source while continuing the search for the truth behind Joshua's disappearance. Number 4. Devilman Crybaby. Weak and unassuming, Akira has always had a bleeding heart. So, when his childhood friend Ryo Asugo asks for his help in uncovering devils, Akira accepts without hesitation. However, to Akira's surprise, the place they go to is an immortal party of debauchery and degeneracy. In a reckless attempt to save his best friend, Akira unwittingly merges with the devil and becomes a devilman, gaining the power to defeat the remaining demons. Though it grants him great power, his new partnership awakens an insatiable part of Akira. Having the body of a devil but the same crybaby heart, Akira works alongside Ryo, destroying those that harm humanity and his loved ones. Number 3. NURARIHYON no MAGO. Riko Nura, a part yokai and part human boy, grew up as the young master of the Nura clan. Comprising yokai of all shapes and sizes, Riko treated the clan like family. However, he learned that he was the only one among his classmates who saw them in this light. To most, they were terrifying creatures of folklore who ate children and relished in bloodshed. Taking this to heart, he swore to live his life as a normal human. If he wants to protect what's important to him, Riko must acknowledge his ancestry, that he is the grandson of the legendary Nurarihyōn, and transform at night into a yokai, becoming worthy of being the next leader of the Nura clan. Number 2. KOUTETSUJOU no KABANERI. The world is in the midst of the Industrial Revolution when horrific creatures emerge from a mysterious virus, ripping through the flesh of humans to sate their never-ending appetite. The only way to kill these beings, known as Kabane, is by destroying their steel-coated hearts. However, if bitten by one of these monsters, the victim is doomed to a fate worse than death, as the fallen rise once more to join the ranks of their fellow undead. Only the most fortified of civilization have survived this turmoil, as in the case with the island of Hinomoto, where mankind has created a massive wall to protect themselves from the endless hordes of Kabane. The only way into these giant fortresses is via heavily armored trains, which are serviced and built by young men such as Ikoma, having created a deadly weapon that he believes will easily pierce through the hearts of Kabane. Ikoma eagerly awaits the day when he will be able to fight using his new invention. Little does he know, however, that his chance will come much sooner than he expected. Number 1. Mahotsukai no Yoma. Chise Hatori, a 15-year-old Japanese girl, was sold for £5 million at an auction to a tall, masked gentleman, abandoned at a young age and ridiculed by her peers for her unconventional behavior. She was ready to give herself to any buyer if it meant having a place to go home to. In chains and on her way to an unknown fate, she hears whisper from robed men along her path, gossiping and complaining that such a buyer got his hands on a rare slave Becky. Ignoring the murmurs, the mysterious man leads the girl to a study where he reveals himself to be Elias Answorth, a magus. These events mark the beginning of Chise's stories as an apprentice and supposed bride of an ancient magus. That's it for today's video. I hope you like it, and please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. If you are new, please remember to hit the notification button for any more upcoming videos.